Tom Cruise hasn't seen Suri, his daughter with ex-wife Katie Holmes, in a long time, more than 3 years, according to Us Weekly. Let's explore why the Mission Impossible frontman might not be as prevalent in Suri's life as we were expecting. He's not interested. Sources told the National Enquirer that Cruise just isn't present physically or mentally for Suri. Quote, "He doesn't seem interested in being part of Suri's day-to-day life. Katie does her best to be a hands-on mom, but there's no replacing her father. He hasn't been seen in public with his daughter in over 2 long years. That's a fifth of her lifetime." End quote. Insiders also told In Touch magazine in 2015 that Cruise was just blocks away from Suri in New York City and he didn't spend a moment of time with her. He's super busy. Tom Cruise's career has surged in the last few years. After the success of Jack Reacher in 2012, he starred in Edge of Tomorrow and Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. With the 2016 release of Jack Reacher: Never Go Back and 2017's Mina, he's got plenty more huge movies in the works as well. A source told In Touch that Cruise missed Suri's 10th birthday, supposedly the 3rd in a row he's skipped. The insider said, quote, "He was in the middle of filming The Mummy and couldn't tear himself away. It's his usual excuse." End quote. With a work schedule that hectic, it's not surprising the actor hasn't had a ton of time to dedicate to his daughter. But still, not even one weekend? Tom Katz's custody situation. Cruise and Holmes reportedly have a complex custody arrangement that gives Holmes primary custody of Suri but allows Cruise some visitation rights. A source told Us Weekly that Holmes initially requested sole custody but compromised in the final agreement. Said the source, quote, "Tom will be allowed to see Suri, but there will be guidelines for the visits. There are a lot of provisions there. From what I heard, it was complicated, and one of the provisions is confidentiality." End quote. Scientology may be getting in the way. Cruise's dedication to the Church of Scientology may play a role in his alienation from Suri.
I think it's a privilege to call yourself a Scientologist, and it's something that you have to earn.
A source told In Touch, quote, "Suri hasn't been labeled a suppressive person, but Katie has, and her closeness to her daughter likely makes seeing both off-limits to Tom." End quote. A suppressive person in the Church of Scientology is basically anyone who defects from or speaks out against the church. A former member of the Church of Scientology told the National Enquirer, quote, "It's possible Tom won't see Suri because he thinks Katie and her family are speaking negatively about Scientology." End quote. In an episode of Watch What Happens Live, former Scientologist Leah Remini explained the doctrine to Andy Cohen.
But the policy of the church is you can't be connected to someone who has committed a suppressive act, which I have, Katie has, per the church policy.
Yup, that would do it. He's just private. Finally, it's possible that he actually has been seeing her and we simply don't know about it. In Touch notes that the last time Cruise was seen publicly with Suri was in September 2013, and that was a media circus. In fact, Tom's reps told TMZ that Cruise has seen Suri plenty, but that he's being extra careful about protecting her privacy. Just like he is with his kids from his marriage to Nicole Kidman, Connor and Isabella, whom you probably forgot even existed. If that's the case, it definitely looks like the strategy's working. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos like the one you just saw. And leave us a comment to let us know what you think of Tom's relationship with Suri.